On Halloween weekend 2022 in Santa Fe, New Mexico, officers step into a detached garage and find 21-year-old Grace Jennings nearly decapitated beside a blood-soaked sword. Sitting in this interrogation room, Isaac Apodaca insists it was all his fiancée, Kiara McCulley, that she snapped, that he tried to stop it, that he's the scared bystander. But over this 2.5-hour uncut homicide interrogation, that story starts to fall apart the moment detectives dig into his phone and start reading his own texts. Messages that make this look a lot more like a planned killing than a freak outburst. Watch his excuses crumble in real time. And when you're done, hit the link in the description for our full documentary, Santa Fe Sword Murder, full, body cam, interrogations, and the shocking truth of Grace Jennings, with body cam footage, family interviews, and every major update in the case. The lead homicide detective is about to sit down face-to-face with Isaac Apodaca.
Hey, what's going on, sir? What's your name? Hi, Isaac. I'm Detective Eagle, Santa Fe Police Department. This is Detective Ryan Gonzalez over here. You need water, the restroom, or anything before we talk to each other?
Just water.
Okay, we'll walk you through some water over now.
Okay.
Those are cool shoes, by the way.
Thank you. They were on sale, 110 over there at Journeys.
No shit? I'll have to go get me some.
I like them because they give me an extra height. I feel like I'm 6 foot. Do you want to get water? Or...
Yeah, let's walk and get some water. No, there's some right over here.
I don't know what was in it.
Yeah, there's one right here to your left. Let's go back over this way, Isaac. Isaac, from what I understand, you called us, right? You called 911?
My mother, Linda Montoya, called first, and then I proceeded to get off the phone with the dispatcher.
Okay. We'll have everyone else come here to take these up.
Yeah.
I have no reason to believe you to be a suspect right now or anything like that. We're going to take the handcuffs off. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Okay. And I apologize for that. We don't know what's going on early on in these situations, so we just have a little bit more caution. I hope you understand, okay?
I understand.
Cool. Well, just because everything is kind of newer and developing, and like I said, we don't really know fully what's going on, I do want to advise you of your constitutional rights before we talk at all. Again, as far as I can tell right now, you're not a suspect. You didn't do anything wrong, from my understanding of everyone I've talked to. But it doesn't hurt to get a refresher on your rights. So we're just going to read through these, and then we'll talk more afterwards after we get through them. Sound good to you?
Sound good.
Alrighty, man. I'm going to read this verbatim, okay? This is Santa Fe Police Department Advisor/Waiver of Constitutional Rights. Before answering any questions asked by Detective Javier Vigil, that's me, of the Santa Fe Police Department, I fully understand the following. I understand that I have the right to remain silent. Do you understand what that means?
Yes.
Okay, initial right there for me, please. I understand that anything I say during this interview can be used as evidence against me in the court of law. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Initial there, please. I understand that I have the right to an attorney before and during questioning, and at all times. Do you understand that?
Yes.
I understand that if I cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided for me without cost to me or to my family. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, initial there. I understand that if I decide to answer any questions or make any statements, I still have the right to stop answering at any time. You understand that? Initial there.
Yes.
Pretty easy stuff. I have been advised of the above-mentioned constitutional rights and acknowledge that I fully understand them and have had them read explained to me to my satisfaction. Furthermore, I consent to answering questions pertaining to, and I'm going to put the case number here, okay?
All right.
The case number for this incident that we're investigating is 2022-011401, which occurred on today's date, which is October 29th, 10/29 of 2022. And I do not wish to have an attorney present. I also understand that even though I consent to this interview, I can stop answering questions at any time I wish to do so. If you understand all that, sign date and put the time there, please. And again, the date is 10/29 of 2022. Almost Halloween.
If you haven't seen the full documentary for this case, titled Santa Fe Sword Murder, Full Body Cam, Interrogations and the Shocking Truth of Grace Jennings' Murder, click the link in the description below. You will not want to miss it. It covers the initial call to police, the discovery of Grace Jennings' body, both arrests, shorter highlights of both Kiara McCulley's and Isaac Apodaca's homicide interrogations, police speaking with Isaac's mother and Grace Jennings' family, plus the charges filed and complete case updates. You won't believe what happens.
Any costume set aside you're going to dress up as or anything?
I was intending to dress up as a spooky character to pass out candy with my mom and dad, but
Yeah.
the mask was deemed, from what I found out, was that there's like masks that are deemed a little too scary for children, so I was like,
Oh, yeah.
I was going to paint my face like the Crow.
That's cool. Oh, okay. That's a cool movie. Yeah. Well, let's get a little bit more information about you, okay? Have you ever, before we start off, have you ever had an interview like this before with law enforcement or anything like that? Well, don't be nervous. It's not like the movies. We're not here to, we're not going to yell at you or anything like that. It's more information gathering. We're just trying to have a conversation with you, and we're just trying to get down to the facts of what happened today and why we're here. Do you have any questions about that?
No.
Okay. So the only thing I ask is for truthfulness. I'm going to be upfront with you. I'm going to be truthful with you. I just ask that you do the same to me in return, okay? Just tell me the truth and tell me everything that happened, all right? Okay. Let's start with your name. What's your name?
Isaac Apodaca.
Can you spell your first name?
Isaac.
A-C. Spell your last name?
Apoddaca.
A-C-A. Your date of birth, Isaac?
I'm old.
How old are you?
I live at 5941 Jaguar Drive.
Okay. Whose house is that? Is that your house?
That is Lanny McCulley's house.
Lanny McCulley's house. And who's Lanny McCulley to you?
She is mother-in-law.
Mother-in-law?
Yes.
So mother-in-law, I presume you're married?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
We've pushed off the wedding far down the line, so.
Engaged then?
Yes.
Okay. So who's your fiancée?
Kiara McCulley.
If my fiancée had just nearly decapitated someone with a sword, there is no way I'd still be talking about marrying her.
Because it's Lanny McCulley's house, does she live there or does she live somewhere else?
She lives there.
Okay.
In the main house.
In the main house, at 5941 Jaguar Drive.
Correct.
And when you say the main house, what do you mean by that?
The main house, there's a garage in the backyard that's separated from the main house. It would be...
If I gave you a paper and a pen, kind of draw it out for me, kind of show me where Jaguar Drive is, show me where the house is. Here, let me start it off for you. How about this?
I was going to do it that way.
Let's do it like that. So we'll call this Jaguar Drive. Okay. And let's say the house and everything is right there. So kind of like if you're looking at it, as it runs this way. Okay.
Alright. So the house would be, here's the sidewalk, then the house goes like this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Just a little bit like that. Then the garage would be, this is the back door.
Okay.
Right now, the detective is just gathering basic information to build rapport with Isaac and make him feel comfortable talking.
I'm horrible at drawing. Sorry.
It's okay. I'm not so good myself. If you could tell from my road, my lines aren't straight at all.
That's a driving.
So what's all this in between? Is this all part of the property?
This would be yard.
Gotcha. Okay. And then is it cut off here on this side too?
Yes. I have to go.
Okay. Can you put the numbers of the address here? I think you said 5941. Okay, gotcha. Cool. I'm a visual person, so things like this help me a lot. Okay. So let's put this to the side for a minute, and we'll kind of reference this as we kind of describe what's going on here. So again, you said you live here. So do you live in the main house or do you live in the garage?
In the garage.
You live in the garage. How long have you been living in the garage?
A year and a half. No, a year. Yeah, a year and a month actually. I don't know why I said a year and a half.
Okay. And how long have you been in a relationship with Kiara?
3 years. And 3 years, 10 months.
3 years and 10 months. Almost 4 years. And you've been staying here for about a year and a month, you said, right? Okay. Now, going back to talking about Lonnie McCulley, you said she lives here in the main house?
Yes.
Okay. Where does Kiara live?
In the garage.
Okay, so you and Kiara live in the garage. Okay, cool. That gives me some good background. Okay, let's bring ourselves to today and kind of why we're here. So this is what I want you to try and do, okay? I want you to kind of think back to where kind of all this began before there was ever anything regarding the incident, and I want you to kind of tell me in your own memory what happened from that time all the way to getting here to this interview. I'm going to do my best not to interrupt you, okay? I just want you to give me your own account of what happened, okay?
So from the time it began would be yesterday. We were all hanging out. Everybody was talking, happy, normal kind of thing, nonchalant. Nighttime came around and we started falling asleep. Kiara McCulley did not fall asleep. I did not get good rest because she had been placing something sharp in my back throughout the morning hours. She had been placing something sharp in my back, and I was talking to Grace, who was in the garage as well. I said, we have to go. She's telling us we need to leave. And I said that, and then I proceeded to start packing my stuff, and I left the main house to go use the restroom for the last time, and then I walked him back into the garage. She walks up to me and goes, "I did it," with a smile on her face, and I looked at the ground and I was like...
Right now, Isaac is doing everything he can to distance himself from the murder and dump all the blame on Kiara. But just wait until you see what happens when detectives go through his phone.
Immediately, to let her know that something happened, my mom proceeded to call 911. I let the dispatcher know exactly what happened, and the dispatcher called me to make sure everything was okay. I got greeted by the cops because they detained me, which was normal, but they noticed that I was freaking out. Everybody that was around me was noticing I was freaking out. I was really scared because I've witnessed... Sorry.
It's okay.
I've witnessed my friend getting shot. So,
Separately from this?
Yes, it was a while back. I was asked to be his best man at his wedding. And I was sitting in the back seat. Guy walked up, blew his brains out. They landed on me. I had to testify in court, and I'm super. Anything like this gets me super traumatized, and it's a traumatic event.
I can imagine.
And I saw my friend laying on the ground. This is going back to when I went back in the garage. When I saw her in the ground, on the ground, I was like, I couldn't say anything because I was like, this is another one of my friends gone. I keep losing friends left and right. So I'm going to go back here, go back to the cops. When they detained me, they had me in the car. They did a search. First time, I had my phone, my wallet with me. And then the second search, before we came here, they took my phone and wallet. And then we were here. We're here I'm here getting interviewed by you nice police officers.
Thank you for that.
I'm scared right now.
What are you scared of?
Of what just happened.
Isaac is trying to play the victim right now, with fake emotion and no tears. Can I re-clarify some of the stuff you told me?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to kind of summarize what you told me first, okay? So, going back to yesterday, you were all hanging out, everyone was happy, everyone was having a good time. Nighttime happened, which was yesterday, the 28th. You all fell asleep, but Kiara did not fall asleep. And you said you didn't get good sleep because you felt something poking you throughout the night.
Yes.
Okay. And then the next day comes, and you told Grace that you two have to leave, because Kiara's telling you guys you had to leave. And then you were packing up your things. You went back to the main house to use the restroom for the last time. When you returned back to the garage, Kiara was standing there, and she had a smile on her face, and she said, "I did it."
Yes.
And then at this point, you called your mom to let her know what happened. Your mom called 911. Dispatch ended up calling you. Then, a little bit later, law enforcement ended up finding you. And then you started talking about how you saw your friend on the ground, and this has been difficult for you because this is another one of your friend's gone. Police searched you. You had a phone and a wallet on you. And then they brought you over here. Is this a good summary of what you told me?
Yes.
Okay. I want to just clarify some of these things, okay? Just kind of fill in some of these gaps so that I have a better understanding of what happened. So, you're saying yesterday you're all hanging out and you're all happy. So, who is all of you? Who all is hanging out?
Kiara, Grace.
Okay. Isaac, Kiara, and Grace. Okay. Where were you hanging out at?
In the garage.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about Grace.
Grace, I met her through Snapchat, and it was one of the weirdest circumstances. I was 20 at the time, and she was 16, and I know I'm admitting something that I did wrong there. But we started hanging out as friends, and she became like one of my best friends. I have a long list of best friends that are really nice to me, and they treat me with a lot of respect. And after a while, I lost contact with Grace, but then Grace contacted me saying, "Hey, I don't feel safe in Albuquerque," and that was last night. And she wanted to come hang out. And I was like, okay, cool. just let me know when you're here and I'll let you in. And she got there, I let her in. She and Kiara started talking. Everything looked like it was going good. Well, from what I perceived, it looked like it was going good. And then she fell asleep last night. She fell asleep. I tried falling asleep and I kept getting prodded with something in my back. I don't know what it was, but it was hurting my back. Lower back. I have a limber spine, and part of my lower back is thinner than normal, so anything go wrong there, I'm done.
Yeah. So you met Grace through Snapchat. How long ago did you meet Grace?
That was 2018.
The detective is trying to learn the history between Grace, Isaac, and Kiara.
You guys were hanging out as friends. You guys ever date?
We did date.
Did date?
It was when she was 16, I was 20.
Okay.
I committed a crime there, but...
Well, I appreciate your honesty. Understand that's not what we're here for. Okay? Okay, you guys dated for a while, and then you lost contact. So this period of losing contact, would it be safe to call that a breakup, or what was that?
It was a breakup.
Okay. So, could I describe Grace as an ex-girlfriend? Would that be a fair way to describe her? Okay. So Grace contacts you yesterday. How did she contact you?
Through Instagram.
Okay. You both have Instagram profiles, I imagine, you and Grace?
Yes.
Okay. She was asking for a place to stay?
A place to hang out for the night.
Place to hang out for the night? For the night.
Yeah.
Okay. So you told her this was fine?
Yes.
Okay. What time did she get to your place, the garage, we'll call it? What time did she get there last night?
11:32 p.m.
That's very specific. How do you remember that exact time?
I kept seeing I kept looking at my phone, and when she says she's here, that's the time that it showed up on there.
You have a good memory. I've noticed so far you're like really good with like your dates, how long things have been, your months, very precise. So Grace arrives. How does Kiara feel about this? Because Kiara is your fiancée of almost 4 years.
Kiara was last night. I had to tell her to stop being violent. She was being violent towards me prior to Grace contacting me.
How so?
She kept threatening me with a sword, threatening me with a knife. There was a butterfly knife that's in the room. I had to grab out of her hand and I threw it across the garage because she had it like right here. And I told her, don't be waving stuff around me like that. Please stop.
When was this?
Last night, before Grace.
Okay. Tell me about that incident a little bit more.
She had been swinging the knife around like this, and then she pointed at me like as if she was going to kill me, and she was getting very violent. She grabbed her sword, started swinging it around. There was a dagger she was dragging across my face, and I was telling her to please stop. I'm trying to concentrate and be calm, and this is actually something that has happened in the past where she has actually lashed out towards me, and I got in trouble because of a domestic violence case.
Why was Kiara being violent last night?
Um, she was bringing up old memories. Well, not old memories, more like old past problems, and then telling me, oh, you're just this and that, and you're going to do the same thing over and over with these people. And I was like, I'm getting tired of this. Then she pulled out the butterfly knife right at me and swinging it around.
Can you be more specific? What was she talking about? Old memories, past problems, what's that?
I once dated a girl named Janelle. No, Janae. And she was thinking that it was going to be like Janae coming back over, except that wasn't even the case. And I told her, please stop bringing up my past and throwing it in my face. So she went and brought up another instance, which was 2021. Her name is Mary Lou. And she started throwing that in my face, and I started getting tired of it. I was like, please stop bringing up my past. This is the present.
Are you describing like kind of jealousy type things?
Yes.
Okay. So at this point where you guys are arguing and she's bringing up the past, does she know that Grace is coming over?
Yes.
Okay. Did that have anything to do with this interaction?
I think so. Kiara also has a past with Grace.
Oh, they know each other?
Yes.
What's their past?
They are exes to each other.
Oh, they used to date each other?
Yes.
Okay. How long ago was that?
2017. It roughly, from what I was told, lasted 11 months.
Okay. And what happened there? Do you know the background there of why it ended?
Kiara and her started a fight one night. It was in front of their friend Brady. Grace brought a knife up to Kiara's throat, and it took the act of Brady to punch Grace to get that.
Grace, at that time, put a knife to Kiara's throat?
Yes.
Okay. So kind of going back to last night, to yesterday, you guys are all hanging out. You, Kiara, Grace, you and Kiara had kind of had this argument before Grace arrived over the past, over old things. During this argument, Kiara had kind of swung around a sword and pulled out a butterfly knife. You said something about the butterfly knife, that you had to take it away and throw it away?
Yes.
Where did you throw it to?
I threw it to the back of the garage, which is by the garage door. It should be like right there by the insulation still. There's some insulation to the back of the garage door.
Inside the garage still though?
Yes.
Okay. Can you describe that knife to me?
It's black, but with red tiger's eye stone on it. And can I draw it? Or
Yeah, sure. We give you another piece of paper.
Okay.
Let's just do the door. Keep things clean. There you go. Draw the butterfly there.
Let's see. Put that. Knife looks like this with and there's the tiger's eye stone right here, all the way down. But this is all this would be the tiger's eye stone, and it's not that big, but it's a bit bigger.
Can we title this butterfly knife up on top? Can you list me out the description of the butterfly knife? Mostly colors for blade material or blade color, handle color, things like that. Yeah, that'll probably suffice. Can you just initial down here at the bottom?
And today's date again.
Yeah, sure. The 10/29 of 2022. Let's do the same thing for this one. Just initial and put the date right there. Just so I remember who drew these. We talked about a samurai sword being kind of swung around too. Explain to me more about that.
It's more like a old English kind of sword. I don't know if you're like a fan of Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Aragon sword.
Okay.
So
it looks like that, or is it like a replica?
it looks like that.
It looks like that.
Oh, why am I doing this?
So who does this knife belong to?
Kiara.
Kiara. Who does the sword belong to?
Kiara.
Kiara. What about the dagger? Who does that belong to?
Kiara.
Kiara. Let's title this one Sword. And let's describe it over here. Just colors here. Blade color, handle color. You could just initial and date at the bottom. Sword, stainless steel blade. That's the blade here, right?
Yes.
Black hilt. That would be this whole part, right?
Yes.
Okay. With black sheath.
I also put in parentheses. Battle ready. It is sharp.
Battle ready. It is sharp. Gotcha. Okay. So let's talk more about the sword in regards to last night's incident with Kiara. What was she doing with the sword?
Going like this, and then pointing it right here. She nicked me right there in the arm, and nicked me right across.
Why was she doing that?
To see if I was scared of her.
To see if you were scared of her? Is that what she said, or is that what you think?
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Are you scared of me? Just like that, and I was like, a bit, yes, I'm very scared right now.
You also mentioned a dagger.
Yes.
What happened with the dagger last night?
The dagger, shape was, I think for a fact that was the thing that was getting stabbed in my back. And it was just going that, but last night she was also scratching it across my face. Like, does this scare you?
And where was this all happening at?
In the garage.
In the garage. Can we draw the dagger as well, please? Same thing with these other two.
And same thing, just like this.
Yes, please. Okay, let's keep these kind of for reference if they come up again. I know we talked about the location of what happened with the butterfly knife. You got thrown in the garage. After last night, what happened with the sword?
The sword was just placed on the ground.
Okay, in the garage?
Yes.
Okay. In the sheath or not in the sheath?
In the sheath.
In the sheath. What about the dagger? What happened to the dagger last night?
I do not know where the dagger is.
Okay. Okay, going back into your original account of what happened. Nighttime came, everyone fell asleep, but Kiara did not fall asleep. And you were kind of talking about it earlier that you were feeling something poking you and that you're pretty sure it was a stagger.
Yes.
Did you get any injuries from that last night? Have you checked?
I have not checked.
What do you feel? Whereabouts were you getting poked? Like in your back?
Like,
Can you pick up your shirt and stand up if you feel comfortable? Can we look?
like right here, and I don't know if there's anything, but
Yeah.
it's really sore back here. Like it's hurting.
Okay. About how many times would you say you were poked last night?
15.
15 times. Around what time was this happening at?
This would have been 6 o'clock in the morning.
6 a.m. Were the pokings as you described them, were they spread out or were they all at the same time?
Out.
Over what duration of time?
From 3 a.m. all the way to 6 a.m.
3 a.m. to 6 a.m. spread out. Okay. About 15 times. And did you guys talk at all? Did you say anything when this was happening or what?
I told her to stop it. Please stop, and she didn't want to.
Did she say why she was doing that?
Isaac claims Kiara was sticking him in the back with a dagger while he was trying to sleep.
And then turned over, and then it started all over again. And I was like, please stop. It's hurting me. Like, it's really hurting my back.
So in your original statement, you say that Kiara was poking you in the back, and then we kind of jumped to you telling Grace that you guys had to go because Kiara didn't want you there anymore. How did you know that Kiara didn't want you guys there anymore?
She woke up. Well, she woke up from what she says she slept, but she was awake the whole time. And she turned over, told me, you guys need to get out. I don't want you guys here. And then proceeded to start playing with something. I don't know what she was playing with. It was really freaking me out, so I was trying to get out. I was in and out of the room, trying to contact my mom to pick me up, to get me out of there.
What time was that at?
I contacted my mom around, I would say, 12.
What time did you guys wake up at? What time did you wake up at?
I woke up at about 7:50.
7:50 a.m.
Yes.
So at what time did Kiara tell you guys had to leave?
She told us we had to leave at about 8:30.
Okay. And between 8:30 and to the time your mom called 911, kind of what happened in there?
I was packing my stuff, getting ready to I was just going to walk it all the way over there. But when I packed my stuff, I went inside the house, which was a stupid mistake for me to go in the house, use the bathroom, and then come back and see what I saw.
So what time did you go to use the restroom?
That would have been 11:40.
11:40.
Yes.
How long did you use the restroom for?
About 30 seconds. It was quick. Number one.
Okay. What do you mean by number one?
Pee.
Pee. Okay. And then after you peed, you went immediately back to the garage?
Yes.
So around what time would you say that was at?
11:47.
How certain are you about the time?
I'm really certain.
Really certain about the time? Okay. So you go back to the garage and tell me in detail what you see.
I walk in, she yells, she tells me, I didn't mean to say she yelled, she goes, I did it. I look at the ground and I see someone dead. I see an ear hanging. And I'm like,
You see someone dead. Who is that someone?
Grace.
How do you know she's dead?
Because Kiara goes, I got her across the throat, and she did the gurgle. And I'm like, what do I do now? I need to get out of here.
Do you know why Kiara did this?
No.
What were Kiara and Grace doing before you went to the restroom?
They were just sitting there. They were sitting on the bed, and when I went back, that's what happened. I was like, what? This is, this is way too quick. What just happened? I'm really freaking out on it because that's my friend.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kiara is now my ex. She's involved, and I'm freaking out because I just wanted to leave.
Yeah. Describe to me more what you see when you go into the garage. So, I'm not familiar with this garage. Let's go back to our pictures. Did you enter through like a door? Do you have to open up a large door in the garage? Where did you enter through? So
the door would be right here.
you could draw that if you want. So that's the door into the garage?
Yeah.
Is that the one you enter?
Yes.
And where is Grace Lane when you see her?
I put outside the box. Here's the door. She is within right here. Right. She's off the bed on the ground.
And where's Kiara at?
She's also off the bed by the TV.
Where's the TV at?
TV.
Okay. And show me where Kiara was at too. Okay. Describe Grace to me more, her injuries. What do you observe?
I saw an ear cut off, on something with her knee that was right here. I saw blood right here, blood right here, and started seeing blood right leaking out. And I was like, I saw blood leaking out, and she was just like that. That's not me making fun of the dead. I have a very strong rule on that. But
You're describing something to me. Yeah, I know. Okay, what about Kiara? What did you observe about Kiara?
I would like to stand up, and if you can too, for this. Is that a possibility? Or
For what?
to show you exactly what I observed.
Well, just describe it as best you can.
I did it. And she tried touching my hands, which I was like, I pulled away because I was like, don't touch me. She had blood all over her hands, all on here, right here, and on her face.
There's blood all over.
And I was like, just don't touch me, please.
Did she touch you?
She tried to, and she tried touching me like right over here, and she did not successfully touch me because I pulled away really fast.
Did any blood get on you?
No.
No. Okay. So she tells you this, and then what happens?
She's all, I'm gonna get rid of it.
What does she mean by it?
Grace.
She's gonna get rid of it?
Yes.
What do you think she meant by that?
She was gonna, she said she had called somebody that, after she said I did it, she said she had called somebody to come help her pick up the body.
Who'd she call?
A guy named Al.
Al?
Yes.
Do you know who this is?
Al, I have... All I know is his name is Al, and African-American, and besides that, he would be my age, and that's it.
You've never met him?
No.
How do you know he's African-American?
That's what Kiara had described him to be.
So that was her plan to get rid of the body. Al was going to come help her.
Yes.
Ooh. Where were they going to take the body?
I don't know.
Can you tell me anything else about Al? No. So she has a plan. She's going to get rid of the body. Then what happens? Is this conversation happening in the garage?
This conversation is happening right there in the garage. And I walked out of the garage because she goes, I'm going to go take a shower so I can get cleaned up and look better. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go right over here by the gate and I'm going to make a phone call real quick. Phone call I made was my mom. And
What time did you call your mom at?
that would have been around 12.
12. What did you tell your mom?
I was like, can you guys pick me up, please? And they're like, no, but you can come over. What's going on? I was like, I just witnessed something very bad. And my mom's all, what did you witness? I walked in on, I said, I walked in on, then I stumbled my word, and I said, Kiara killed Grace, and that's what I walked in on. And she's like, I'm calling 911 right now. And after that, I walked over to AP Wireless because I felt like that would have been a safe space for me to be. And the guy there, he's friends with me. He said, just sit right here. You're okay, dude. Just sit right here. If anything happens, just know you're in a pretty good safe spot away from him.
Yeah.
And then the cops met me, and I got scared because I was like, oh no, I'm in trouble. But then they're like, oh, we're detaining you to question you. And it's like, okay, cool. I had a panic attack in the cop car. I don't know if one of the officers said anything to you.
I didn't hear that.
I had a panic attack.
That's a lot. What you just went through, you know. That's tough.
I passed out. The cop went like that to see if I was alive or awake. And I woke up right away and he's all, what's wrong? I was all, I just passed out. I'm sorry.
How do you feel now?
I'm still shooken up.
Well, you let me know if you need medical attention or anything like that. I know this stuff is difficult. Okay?
All I want to do is I just want to get my stuff and go back to my mom and dad's. Because at least there I know that I'm safe.
I'll try and make that happen for you as soon as I can, okay?
Right. Just scared right now.
Did you see anything else in the garage? Anything else stick out to you?
There was blood on the sheets that I had purchased.
Okay.
Everything that happened today, it's like really shaking me up because I've witnessed my friend get murdered. I've witnessed another friend get murdered a second time. I've been robbed. I've just been on an unlucky streak of shit happening to me. And I'm not okay right now. Sorry if my voice is low. I'm getting over a sickness.
It's okay. Did you see any weapons inside the garage?
Just the sword, it was right there.
What did it look like? Well, not like a bad description, but like...
There was blood all over it.
Blood on the sword. Why do you think there was blood all over it?
That's what Kiara did. And
I think the only question I have left for you that's kind of coming to mind is, you're saying you were told to leave 8 in the morning, right?
Yes.
You start packing up your things to leave, and then this happens a little before 12, right?
Yes.
So what took so long to leave in that 3-hour gap?
My mom, I was trying to call her before that. I was like, I kept calling her through Facebook. She didn't want to pick up, so I finally called her through her phone number, and then that's when she started picking up and saying, hey, what's going on? I was like, I need to be picked up here. Please pick me up. And then like, no, we can't pick you up right now. We're out and about, and I was trying to find another ride or something.
Okay, that makes sense. And then between when this happened, 12, and I think we got the call a little after 1:30.
Yes.
Kind of an hour and a half gap there. I know you said you called your mom and she quickly called 911, but it doesn't really seem to line up with our timeline, at least from... Can you help make me understand that? Was there a long period of time that you and Kiara were trying to figure out what was going to happen?
There was a long period of time. It was when I was standing on the side of the garage.
Tell me about that.
I was hyperventilating on the side of the garage. I was like that, and then I made the call to my mom. My mom made the call to y'all. But I was just, I was shooken up, and I know I should have been the one to call. I know I should have been the one to call y'all. But I was shooken up. I feel like I'm going to pass out.
Yeah.
And
just take some deep breaths.
I didn't expect any of this to happen today.
No one knows when these things happen. It's difficult. Hey, look up at me. You didn't do anything wrong. Right?
Right.
Sometimes things happen. What defines who we are is kind of how we move forward with things. Would you agree?
Yes.
You've been super truthful this whole time from what I can tell, and we really much appreciate that. I got one more question. I want you to be real truthful with it, as you have been this whole time, okay?
Yes.
At any point, did you think of, or did it cross your mind, or did you start helping Kiara with covering this up at all?
No.
No. At any point, did you help Kiara injure Grace or do anything to Grace?
No.
No. Okay. And if anything like that did happen, or there's anything I'm missing to the story, now's the time to tell me, so I get the truthful statement from you right off the bat. Is there anything anyone else is going to say about this that's going to contradict that?
No.
Okay. Talking about Kiara's mom, your mother-in-law, did she know what happened?
No.
She didn't know?
All she thought was Kiara was still asleep or just being her normal, routinely self, which is stay away from her mom.
Kiara went from the garage to the main house to shower. Is that what you said?
Yes.
And she was covered in blood.
Yes.
And her mom was in the house at that time?
Yes.
Did her mom see her covered in blood?
I do not know. I was already handcuffed and in a cop car, and I don't know.
How many bathrooms are in the main house?
One.
One shower?
Yes.
How do you feel?
Still like I'm going to pass out, but
You want to take a break?
No.
No. Well, I need a little break if that's okay with you. I'll use the restroom real quick. And then we'll see if there's anything else, any other questions we have, or anything else that maybe you want to tell us. And then we'll go from there. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right. Hey, thanks for your time, Isaac.
You're
We're back in a bit.
Detectives wrap up this part of Isaac's interview and step out for a moment. When they come back, they're holding his phone and asking to go through his texts. This is the moment Isaac's story collapses and a far darker picture of the crime begins to emerge.
Hey, Isaac. So I have your cell phone. I know our cell phones are very important to us because we have pretty much all our personal information on them and everything. So I do want to try and get this back to you as soon as possible. Given that there were kind of messages and stuff, and this is still an active investigation, there is reason to believe that there is potentially evidence on your phone of, messages of you interacting with either, your fiancé or ex-fiancé now, or Grace. So one way or another, we are going to have to look at the data on the phone. So there's a couple ways that we can go about this, and I want to give you all the information so you can make a well-informed decision. Make sense? So we can either do a search warrant for the data on the phone. It's a little bit of a process because we have to complete the paperwork, and then we have to send the cell phone along with the paperwork to the Regional Communications Forensic Laboratory in Albuquerque, and then it gets put in the queue of phones that they have to extract data for. Usually turnaround time is around 6 months to a year before you get your phone back, before we extract the data from it. The quicker option, and this is completely up to you, we can complete a Santa Fe Police Department electronic device consent to search. And it's just a fancy form and a fancy way of saying that you're giving us permission to extract the data from your phone and only look at things pertaining to this case. Like I'm telling you, messages, different things like that, different data that, that helps with our investigation. So if you do want to do this, I've already kind of pre-filled it out for you. Date, location, this is the case number, kind of same thing as that other form. This is your name right here. This is your date of birth. I am Detective Javier B. Hill. This is your phone right here. This is your IEMI number, okay? And then all we would need is your phone password, and you sign this, and then we can get the extraction done so you can get your phone back sooner rather than later. You're welcome to look over this form and read it for a bit, and let me know if you have any questions.
Right here.
Yeah, sign right there, please.
Today's
10/29/2002. And it is 5:16 p.m. And the phone password?
There's no password.
No password.
It's just a quick swipe up and that's it.
Okay, let's see. So since we have it here, I know the battery's close to 9, but I would like to manipulate it here with you just so you can explain anything to me as we loop through it. Now, to look through it. Okay, messages. Did you have any messages between you and Grace?
Put in Instagram.
Instagram, okay. And I'll if it's okay with you, I'll handle the phone. You just tell me what, okay.
Right there, and then Yumiko Jennings right at the top.
Okay, that's her like profile name. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so this is kind of when everything started. Hey, I got kicked out, and she's telling everyone to leave her house. I'm going to head to my fam's place. Is this her saying that?
That's me.
Oh, okay. What do you mean when you say that?
I'm heading to my mom and dad's house. That's what I was meaning. And the kicked out part.
Oh, is this today?
Yes.
Oh, this is today at 12. Hey, I got kicked out, and she's telling everyone to leave her house. She is telling everyone to leave her house. Who is she?
Kiara.
And I met at my fam's place. Okay, what happened? She just doesn't want us here, and I have to respect her wishes, and I'm getting my stuff. First of all, who? Second, my mom can only come get me at 3:30. Why is she kicking you out, and does she know I'm here? Wait a minute. I thought you guys all hung out the night before.
We did.
So how come she doesn't know she's there?
I was very confused, and I told her
She's kicking me out because you're here and she knows it. So it's sounding like to me, just take a pause real quick. Did she not know she was there? Because that's what it looks like.
she knew she was there.
Then why is it looking like in these messages?
She knew she was there, and she was playing. She was acting like she didn't know where she was.
Who was acting like? I'm so confused. Who was acting like who didn't know who?
Grace was acting like she didn't know where she was.
Okay.
Even though we had talked.
She is kicking me out because you're here and she knows it. How? She is right next to you. What the fuck, really? How fucking great? Yup. Why though? She is not wanting to deal with it. Us being here, and I broke her trust. She is not in the best mood. She is not wanting to deal with what?
She's not wanting to deal with us.
What does that mean?
She didn't want us there at all.
Okay. But it says she is not wanting to deal with it.
I should have been more. I'm horrible with my words. I'm horrible with how I type.
I'm just trying to understand too.
It was just a meeting. She didn't want to deal with us.
Okay.
Being there, because
I know how she feels. My mom's coming to get me soon. Okay.
And that was the part that threw me off. It was like, she's kicking us out. Why is she kicking you out? And how does she know I'm here? I'm like, we discussed this.
So she is right next to you. So that was your way of telling her, like, I'm referring to Kiara. Oh, okay. That makes a little bit more sense to me now. Okay. Where are your messages with Kiara?
My messages with Kiara.
Just tell me where to go.
You're going to go out of there.
Okay.
They're going to be in Messenger.
Oh, okay.
And then that's my mom. And just ignore that.
Sure.
At this point, he's probably wishing he never sent those messages or ever let detectives near his phone, but the truth was always going to come out.
Huggy?
Mm-hmm.
This one right here. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. Whoa, those are a lot of emojis. Okay, we're just gonna start from there. How about that? This is at 11:56 a.m. What? And that's forgive me, I forgot her name for a second. This is your fiancée saying this? What?
Yes.
Hey, I have a plan with what I said. All I have to do is be over there at my fam's place and call the cops for a breaking and entering. What are you talking about there?
It was something that happened in my family's house. We've been trying to figure out who has been getting into my storage.
Mm-hmm.
I have stuff in my storage, and they keep finding it unlocked. And that was something entirely different.
Hold up, listen. Okay, plan B. Just tell her she needs to leave. Follow my lead, my lady. Just tell her to leave, dude. I'm in a mood. I did, through Insta. So now what? Operation kick out, me following the call to the cops once at my family's. What does that mean?
That was, I was talking about, because she had asked me to leave, and that's why I said Operation Kick Out, because every time I get told to leave, I say Operation Kick Out, because it's her go-to thing to tell me to leave, and it's like, she kicks me out, and then a few days later, she'll come back over, and stuff like that. But to call the cops at my family was because of the breaking and entering.
So, according to you, you're talking about two different things at the same time?
Yes.
Okay. How about I just explain why I'm angry and why she's not wanted? Okay. Show me what you sent her. My plan. Okay, cool. And those are the messages that we looked at earlier between you and...
Yes.
Okay. It worked with Christian. She says she is leaving at 3:30. She's mad. 3:30. Mad still. Yeah, why don't you pop off my little firecracker? What would you like me to do? Stab her? I don't know. I don't have the energy to do shit. What's this? Read what she sent. Is she stupid? Yes. Okay. I am fake, getting thrown out. I am fake getting thrown out. You're getting fake thrown out.
Yes, that's usually how it happens. Is I get told to leave, and 5 days later, she asks me to come back.
Uh-huh. Follow my lead, my lady. We can hear you. They want me to spend what I have. They want me to spend what I have saved for the house. Don't. What the fuck? What does that mean? They want me to spend what I've saved for the house.
That was me talking to my mom and dad. They wanted me to get a motel, which was not a good idea because I don't do motels.
Don't. What the fuck? Or WTF rather. I know how to, and I am not feeling good. Still told Steven, and he said okay. You heard that right? You heard what? What's she talking about? You heard that right?
I have no clue.
Yeah, Rune is legendary pink spotted Pokemon. Unless I ask your mom to give me a ride to Target and you do what is needed. What do you mean you do what is needed?
I have no clue. From this on, from beyond here, I don't know what's going on.
You don't know what's going on? But these are messages from you?
I do have another cell phone. Didn't tell you guys about, but it's still over there at the house. At the house.
Okay. But this is the one you use?
I use that one primarily only for work and family.
Okay. So you didn't send these messages? Or you did?
On this, from down on, no.
Oh, okay. Her mother is her backup ride. Okay. Want me to get your mom to give me a ride to Target so you can take my stuff into the back room and her mom and your mom don't get into it? Yay or nay? Wait a bit, though. Okay, how long? Until there's a clue on when she's leaving. She admitted to me when she lived at those apartments. And she was sober then. She admitted to me also back when I first met her calling you crazy. What are you talking about?
I don't know. That's not me.
That's not you?
That's not me.
Who is it?
That's the other phone that's been... They were being used to message back and forth.
Isaac, this is getting really weird, man.
I have a second phone.
You have a second phone?
Yes.
Where is that phone?
That's at the house.
Okay.
It is logged into the same Facebook account.
Okay. I don't know, man. These messages look a lot like there's some conspiring going on, some planning going on. What?
From that point where I was telling you from...
Even before then, it sounds like you guys are planning something. You're fake getting thrown out and what?
I say fake getting thrown out, like I said, was... What I mean when I say fake getting thrown out is she'll tell me to leave. She'll tell me that I'm getting thrown out, getting kicked out. And 5 days later, she's like, come back.
Do you want to start over? Because I'm really confused with everything that's going on. Like, you're telling me you have two phones now, and those other messages aren't you, and what you're telling me, your statement, isn't lining up with these messages. Now, I told you at the beginning of this talk that we need to be truthful with this, right?
I am being truthful. I do have a secondary phone, and I'm telling you the messages are not me. Those are not my messages.
Whose messages do you think they are, then?
They're from Kiara to... using my Facebook from me to Kiara, but I can't quite explain how it looks
Kiara to Kiara?
Yes.
Why would she do that?
Isaac's story has completely fallen apart, and now he's desperately trying to talk his way out of a hole that only gets deeper with every word he says.
It was a part of a domestic violence case.
Yeah.
And,
Who gets the charger, please? Domestic violence case and what?
it involved her, but before that, there was problems in our relationship, and ever since before that, she's been trying to get revenge, and she's been talking to the people to... She's told me that she's wanting to ruin my life. And she's wanting to ruin my life for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm being honest, there is 2 phones. The other phone is on top of the fridge in the garage.
In the garage. Okay. What kind of phone is it?
Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, 512 gigabyte. Has a clear case on it.
Okay. I got some follow-up questions for you regarding some of the other things that we had talked about. I just want to clarify some of the... I kind of was looking through our statement, and I just want to kind of clear up some of the haziness that I have. So Grace spends the night last night, right?
Yes.
What are the sleeping arrangements like?
We were all sharing the same bed.
You're all sharing the same bed?
Yes.
Who was sleeping where in the bed?
Grace was right here facing the garage door.
Okay.
The big garage door.
Okay.
Kiara was this way facing the little fridge, mini fridge, and I was at the foot of the bed. I was at the foot of the bed.
Say that one more time.
I was at the foot of the bed.
Yeah, where were the other 2?
Grace was facing the garage,
Okay.
the garage door.
Okay.
Kiara was facing the mini fridge.
Okay.
And I was at the foot of the bed.
Okay. And I remember earlier you talking about how you used to date Grace.
Yes.
Up until when?
It would have been 22, January, February, March, April. That was the last.
April of what year?
2018.
Okay. And between April and 2018 and yesterday, had you had any contact with Grace?
I did have contact with her, and it was just like on and off.
What kind of contact?
Like, hey, how's it going? Like, how's your job going? And stuff like that.
Okay. Any meetings? Any sex? Anything like that?
No.
No? Okay. What about Kiara? Kiara and Grace, they used to date at some point, right?
Yes.
After they broke up, did they have any contact with each other that you know about?
Yes.
Yeah.
They kind of got, Kiara got me thrown in the middle of a whole heated debate, an argument about, I don't know, some incident that happened between them in their relationship, and I was just like, keep me out of it.
When was that?
It started 2019, stemmed into 2020, 2021, and today.
Okay.
All the way to today. And that argument I didn't want to be a part of because I'm the kind of guy that's like going peaceful, not argumentative.
Sure. Was there any sexual interaction between anyone last night?
No.
No threesome or nothing like that between the 3 of you guys?
No.
Has that ever been anything you guys have ever done in the past or thought about doing?
That did happen in the past, and
Who was involved?
it was first Kiara and this girl named Alex Lopez.
Okay.
And they were consenting to have a lesbian thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then they called me to the room, and I was like, okay, cool. And I could come back to the room, probably watch TV. And they pressured me into getting involved with them.
You didn't want to?
Correct.
Okay.
And afterwards, after everything was done, I did not feel the same. I
How
felt
come?
I was peer pressured,
Mm-hmm.
and I was pressured into a corner. Not figurative, literally pinned into a corner to do this.
To do a threesome?
Yes.
Okay. What about last night?
There was no threesome, there was no sex, nothing.
Was that ever on the table?
No.
Okay. Was there anything romantic going on between you and Grace?
No.
What about between Grace and your fiancée? Kiara?
I don't know.
You don't know? Was Kiara okay? Was Grace coming over last night?
She was alright. She was all, text me when she's here. Please text me when she's here.
So she wanted to come over too. So what happened? We're missing something somewhere to where Kiara's okay with Grace coming over. You have a prior relationship with her. Kiara has a prior relationship with her. And then the morning comes and Kiara wants you both out. What happened? Help me understand. Don't think about it. Just tell me what happened.
She just wasn't in the mood.
Who wasn't in the mood?
Kiara. She wasn't in the mood.
The mood for what?
For us being there.
For who being there?
Me, Isaac, and Grace.
Why?
Because she felt as if we were walking all over her.
Why? Because she's okay with you inviting her over. She was excited about it, is what you just told me. So what changed that she feels like you guys are walking all over her?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
What all did you guys do last night? You guys said you were having fun, having a good time. Tell me more about last night.
We were having fun talking, listening to music, then we listened to music on the TV.
Any alcohol? Any drugs?
No.
No. Are there any alcohol or drugs in the garage?
No.
No. Any alcohol or drugs used by anyone this morning?
No.
No. Do you ever drink alcohol or use drugs?
I can't touch alcohol or drugs because of probation.
Oh, you're on probation.
And if it slips in my system, game over.
Yeah. What are you on probation for?
Trespassing and committing $1,000 worth of property damage.
What? Where at?
Hispaniola. It was because it's gonna sound stupid, but sound smart.
I won't judge you. What happened?
We were staying at somebody's house, and the person we were staying at decided to steal a Nintendo Switch. I took it upon myself to become Conan the Barbarian and go over there really pissed off and angry. And I busted down the door, asking for my Nintendo Switch, and that was it. I didn't want anything else, like no money, nothing of these people that these people had.
Conan the Barbarian. What do you mean by that? What?
I
get the reference, but what were you doing?
I ripped the door off the hinges.
Okay.
From the outside in.
Were you armed?
No.
No. So I was imagining like a sword or something. See Conan the... Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When that happened...
So you're on probation for that?
Yes.
When did that happen?
That happened in June or July 28th. I can't remember which. June 28th.
June 28th. This year?
Yes. Because I remember July 28th being my sister's birthday.
Okay. From what you're telling me about last night with you and Kiara, is there a history of domestic violence between you two?
There is a history of domestic violence, yes.
Tell me about some of that.
The first act of domestic violence was towards me.
Mm-hmm.
And we were living at a friend's apartment. His name was Sean. I can't think of his last name, but he's a bigger fellow.
Sure.
And I was talking to, because at the time, me and her had split up and she came over to live with us as roommates. I was talking to my girlfriend at the time. Her name was Janae. And as I was talking to her, Kiara came, swung at me once, swung at me twice, and then kicked me. I pushed her away to get away from it, and then she kicked me in the groin.
How long ago was this?
2020.
Last night you're describing weapons. Has there ever been domestic violence involving weapons before?
Yes.
How many times?
3.
Okay. What kind of weapons?
Knives.
Knives. Similar to like what happened last night?
Yes.
From Kiara towards you?
Yes.
What's her fascination with weapons and threatening you?
She wants to see if I'm scared.
If you're scared. Why?
Because everybody knows me as a big jolly green giant.
I could see that.
I'm very peaceful. I'm like the kind of guy that'll be like, hey, what's up?
Shake your hand, friendly.
Give you a hug.
Yeah.
I'm also the kind of guy that, like, if I don't know you, don't hug me. Because I'm a germaphobe.
Oh, okay.
But she wants to see if she can... somebody, I guess, that told her about my past. Well, that somebody was my sister. That I could be an angry person.
She wants to get you angry.
Yes.
Why?
To see what kind of reaction would come of it. And I've been bottling my anger and turning it into... The one thing that I love doing is, instead of using anger and hate, love and peace.
Yeah.
That's my thing. Anytime somebody is angry, I bring in that energy and I return it back as a positive.
Gotcha. Is there anything sexual behind this weapon fascination that Kiara has? Do you guys ever use weapons during sex or anything like that?
No.
No?
I'm actually terrified of anything in my
Yeah.
Especially since I had another friend. This is going to go completely off topic, but another friend of mine stole some knives from me. And this is when I could have knives.
Yeah.
And she had put in the journal a lock of my hair and a story about how she wanted to have some kind of act with me while slicing my throat. And I was like, okay, I'm done with weapons.
Yeah, I can see that. So back to Grace. You hadn't talked to Grace for a little while, right? Just off and on?
Yes.
What made her comfortable to message you last night and want to come over?
She thought I could be a safe place. That I was a safe person. Because she said herself that she was unsafe in Albuquerque.
And she knew Kiara was going to be there?
Yes.
How did she know Kiara was going to be there?
I had told her.
Going back to talking about Kiara and last night and her threatening you with the knife, you described her kind of putting the knife to your face?
Yes.
Right? Was she saying anything to you when she was doing this?
Are you scared of me?
Yeah? Just like that?
What if I dragged it deeper? And I was like, please stop, please stop, please stop. And I yelled about 4 times, and the word stop does nothing towards her.
Was that before Grace got there?
Yes. It's like if, take for instance, for example, you told me to stop and I just kept pursuing you. That is basically what I mean. It was a non-stop pursuit of trying to scare me.
The detective takes a break from Isaac's cell phone, but will return to that shortly.
Let's back charge a little bit. See. Uh, 3:44 a.m. That was this morning.
Yes.
Okay, let's back up a little more then. Man, you guys message a lot. So all these other messages above where you said those weren't your messages, the rest of these messages are you, right?
Yes.
This is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, we'll start here. Friday at 6:28 p.m. So that would have been yesterday. Are you wanting to go to the store with me? She says, Kiara, I want to stay home. She says, I love you. She's back. Now, Kiara says, have her drop off her shot and the cat and then go to the park. My mom is up, ATM, I need a quick escape. I'm going to go to the porch, avoid the porch. Did y'all just get to the garage? Stay in the back room. I'm already on the porch with the door locked. What's going on? I'm thinking to head to the park, okay. I'll let you know when I get there. Then you head there. I'll head there shortly. She's with you, yes? I'm here. Yes. We're talking, but we will head there shortly. What does the mushroom mean whenever she sends you a mushroom?
It's supposed to mean like a mushroom fairy thing that she sends.
A mushroom fairy thing?
Yeah.
What's the meaning behind it, though?
I do not know.
You don't know?
I've tried to figure it out over time, but I cannot figure out what it means, because it's always a different meaning.
Okay. I'm sitting at the table. Make it seem as though you promised to meet with a friend. I'm gonna call you and act like you almost forgot. Maybe I should just come home and scare her. I'm bored right now. Should I just come home and go into my room and freak her the fuck out? What's going on there? What is she talking about?
Last night she dressed up with the garb, and she had the sword and everything on her. She was walking around the park.
Okay.
In the middle of the night.
Okay. And what?
And after when she said that, like, she wanted to freak her out, I just told her, well, just come talk to her. I wanted everything to just get squashed. I wanted it to all end.
Why should I bother talking to her? So it almost seems like Kiara knows she's there, but it doesn't sound like Grace knows anything about Kiara.
Grace knew that Kiara was there.
Kiara was where?
In the main house.
Okay. So then how is she gonna surprise her then? How is she gonna come home and scare her? Like what?
She was coming up to the house with her garb and her sword and everything like that. It sounds like a fantastical tale, but she was gonna come up. Apparently she said that she was coming with her sword, and then she was gonna come in there, and she wanted to also kill me. And she said that over the phone, on a phone call.
Okay. You coming to me or I'm coming to you? Why should I bother talking to her? That's all, Kiara. Then you say, you come to me, I told her you want to talk to her, and no arguing. I'm angry, hon. And then you say, I know, but it's better to reach a common sense of direction. She says, is the door unlocked? I look like a monster, dude. You said, yes. She says, I don't have anything nice to say. You say, I know, but be kind with your words, like when me and you talk instead of violence. Show compassion. She says, thumbs up. You say, you know what I mean. Platypus? Is that what you're saying? Platypus?
Yeah.
Rar rar. She says, get the conversation rolling, dude. I'm not feeling nice. You're too nice to make me feel good right now. Get her to talk. Not just fun stuff. I have things I want to talk about, but she's not going to respond well. She's never been the one to listen. Get her to talk so I have somewhere I can butt in. What is all this? What's going on when she's saying all this?
We were talking, and as it was just at that moment right there, I was the one talking, doing all the talking.
So you guys are already back in the garage at this point, all of you?
Yes.
Okay.
I was doing all the talking, and I was telling her, "Will you talk? Will you please tell her what you gotta say?"
What do they have to say? What is she trying to get her to talk about?
They wanted to argue.
About what?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
I have things I want to talk about, but she's not going to respond well. What does she mean? What's the issue between them?
It's because of the breakup that happened in 2017.
Between whom?
Her and Grace. Kiara and Grace.
So Kiara wants to talk about that?
Yes.
What about that?
Kiara believed that she could rekindle something.
Last night?
Yes.
Okay. So Kiara had interest in Grace to
Yes.
rekindle something. And how did you feel about that?
I did not want to be a part of it.
But that's your fiancée, right?
I didn't want to be a part of it, and I had already told her. I told her in person, saying I don't want to be a part of anything you have to do if you go on and move on forward with anything you do now.
But you invited Grace over there.
Yes.
Okay. I want to play a couple songs, but I don't know how to talk. I'm uncomfortable. Lay your head on me, Brad. Go in the house for a bit. What is going on? Trust me, just go inside for a bit. Just say you need the bathroom. Okay, now we're at 3 a.m. Hey, can I come back? I don't know, can you? Yes. Dagger because it's blunt? What does that mean? Why are you telling her dagger because it's blunt?
She asked me a question in the room, like, what is the difference between the dagger and the sword?
Okay.
And I messaged dagger because it's...
Why is blunt better? She says you say it cuts like butter. She says just gonna stab the throat. Is that what she's trying to say?
the thought.
Just gonna stab the thought. Yes. Instant or will it take long? What does she mean? Instant. What do we do about the mess? What do we do about the mess? What mess? We burn it and I'll buy new blankets and bed. What's going on here, Isaac?
I was talking to her and
What mess?
she was talking about, she said was gonna stab the thought. And I thought like, like she was poking the thought that was in her head about her dagger.
Okay, well, what about the mess? What mess?
She had made a mess in the bed.
What kind of mess?
A poop kind of mess.
Poop kind of mess?
Yes.
We burn it and I'll buy new blankets and bed?
Yeah.
But until we can, I love these sheets and my favorite fuzzy blanket is here. I know. Just intense wash tomorrow, hydrogen peroxide and ice. Washer will get it out, yes. Can you help this time? Yes. I am just waiting for you to make the first move. What does she mean I'm waiting for you to make the first move? She will wait till sleep. Shall we wait till sleep? She pooped herself last night?
Yes.
And did you guys wash the sheets?
No.
So you guys slept in a bed full of poop?
Yes.
So when we go to the garage later for a search warrant, there's poop on the sheets?
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha. What are you guys waiting for till sleep? Shall we wait till sleep? Remember when you told me don't be a pussy when I kissed you? Yeah, brat. We will have to take care of the mess ASAP after we finish. We will have to take care of the mess. I thought she already pooped herself. What mess are you guys taking care of?
I don't know.
Okay.
Because I was trying to go on about, remember when you told me don't be a pussy when I kissed you. I was trying to tell her that, bring up something that was a good memory.
Yes, you're in charge of cleanup. Okay. I can't tell if she's fallen asleep. It feels like it. Her feet are on my side. I wish you'd make the first move for once. Remember, you'll move up the ranks, plus you get perks in the black market since this is your first. Your first what? Isaac, what the hell happened? Tell me what happened, for real. Can we stop making up lies about these messages? What the hell happened last night?
She was messaging me planning on how to kill her, and...
Who was messaging you planning on how to kill who?
Kiara.
Kiara was messaging you on planning how to kill...
Grace.
Grace?
Yes.
And what were you doing?
I was only sending a message back, only in correspondence. I just wanted to sleep. That's what I...
Are you sure? Because it sounds like you're planning something with Kiara. Is that what's happening? Don't lie to me. What's happening here? I can see the messages. I'm not dumb. This isn't the first time I've done this. What is happening?
She was planning on killing Grace. I just didn't want a part of it.
It doesn't seem like you're trying to talk her out of it.
And when it comes to the stuff, as I'm talking, telling you, I was only sending a message back in agreement as I turned my back towards.
This isn't agreement. Remember, you'll move up in ranks, plus you get perks in the black market since this is your first. This sounds like you're encouraging her.
Right.
The messages are here, dude.
I know. I know. Right after that, I was trying to fall asleep because I didn't want to be a part of anything.
We're going to keep going through these messages. Tell me since now. Did you help Kiara do this?
No.
No. But you knew it was going to happen.
I knew it was going to happen.
You knew it was going to happen since last night.
I knew it was going to happen since last night, but I just didn't want it to happen because it's a friend of mine.
When did this plan start? Because this was planned.
She planned it out.
Grace planned it out?
No, not Grace. Kiara planned it out.
Kiara planned it out. When? How long had this been a plan for?
She had planned it out since 2020.
Kiara planned to kill Grace since 2020.
Yes.
And you knew about it since 2020.
Yes, and I had been going to counseling because of this.
Okay. And then last night, Grace messages you looking for a place to stay. And that's the opportunity for this?
I didn't see it as an opportunity. I saw it as an opportunity more like, let's squash everything.
Then why are you saying you'll make it up the ranks plus your perks in the black market since this is your first? Because you're talking about killing her here, right? What else could this mean? Remember, you'll move up in the ranks plus you get perks in the black market since this is your first? What else would you be talking about here?
I was trying to talk about something else because I'm trying to get my mind off.
Isaac, really? You're trying to talk about something else there?
Yes. And I'm not...
How do I aim? How do I aim right? Just aim. Well, tell me what you're talking about there.
That's Call of Duty.
That's Call of Duty. Tell me when. Okay, I'll give a count. 6, 5, I can't yet, dude. 4, I'm shaking, dude. I know, I lose the nervous. Help me drive it through. Help me drive it through? What do you mean, help me drive it through?
She was asking me to
stab her.
Yes, and I didn't want to do anything.
She was asking, help me drive what? The sword, the dagger, the butterfly knife, what?
The dagger.
Help me drive the dagger through Grace. Anger me. I invited Brittany. Who the hell's Brittany?
Brittany's another one of my friends.
You invited Brittany over during all this?
No.
No? But you said I invited Brittany.
I said that just so I could get the whole stop.
That's annoying. Not angering. Oh, and if it goes wrong, then what? Question mark. You're cute. How so? Fred, my leg is asleep and spasming. I know she is also shivering a lot and I'm ticklish. Sorry, anger me. Well, for once you can't look at your face. What are you talking about?
I had snapped.
You snapped? What do you mean you snapped?
I got between the messages with all the little things. That's when she was poking.
And
I snapped.
What do you mean you snapped?
I texted what I texted right there, and I just wanted to go to bed. And
remind me of everything she's done. This could have already if you had done the OG plan. What was the OG plan?
The OG plan was something that she concocted.
Okay, what was that?
She concocted that she was going to kill Grace.
Okay.
And she wanted to do it alone.
Okay. That was the OG plan. Okay. She hurt you and had sold you into sex trade. Had you not flown out after the crash, you would have gone away with making you disappear. Keep going. She is still lying about a lot, and she's not willing to admit that. She is the biggest piece of shit. Keep going. She makes you feel horrible for your skin color and your beliefs. I'm going to pretend to sleep so it looks non-conspicuous. Ooh, tell me about all that.
Right at that moment, I had plugged in my phone for the night, and my phone, this phone right here, would have been on the opposite side of the bed, charging. Right
And
there
what?
by Kiara.
And what?
I.
Oh, these aren't your messages either.
Those are not my messages, because.
Help me, just do it. Be ready to grab her or a trash bag. She is your list. If you can't do it, I'll place a on her for you to watch. Want me to do that? This ends now. I'm getting a sword. I can get Christian to help and Chris. This ends now. I know. Dagger, 'cause the sword will need to be hidden. She is awake. I don't know if I have the strength. Her phone screen is dim. Also, if you can't do it, I'll have them do it and it will still count as your first. I'll just rewrite the report and submit it to the black market heads. What is this report you're going to write to the black market heads? What are you talking about? Don't tell me this isn't you messaging. I know this is you messaging. Be transparent and tell me what's going on here. I could tell this is really eating away at you, that you're having to think of your way around all this stuff. Just tell us the truth of what's happening.
The report with the black market heads was something I have been writing down, and I'm trying to leave. It was something I'm trying to leave behind.
Tell me more about that.
It was a group of dangerous people that I was associated with. And they needed a report, and when I said this was your first on the report, it'll still count as your first. I was telling her, because as I was texting it out, she came and talked to me after she had stopped prodding me. She had talked to me and said, so what now? And I was like, this is going to be your first way out. If you just leave this alone, just stop.
Oh, you were telling her just to stop?
Yes. And she didn't listen.
Okay. This report is submitted to where? How do you submit this? How does it all work?
It gets submitted through an app, not an app, a domain called Skix.
Skix?
Yes.
How do you spell that?
SKYXX.
SKYXX?
Yes.
Okay. And what exactly is that domain?
You can submit all kinds of reports, and you find people that you've lost contact with and stuff like that. And I was going to submit a report and saying, hey, this needs to end. And I already had the report and everything written up.
But it says here you're going to write the report and submit it back. That it's her first. Her first what?
Her first way out.
Her first way out?
Yes. Because right after I said her first.
What, you're telling her dagger because the sword will need to be hidden? So you're telling me here that you're telling her it's her way out. But this to me reads like you're telling her her first kill?
It sounds like that, but I was telling her, because she she leaned over like this to talk to me on the bed.
Yeah.
And I told her, this will be your first way out if you just leave it alone.
And if you can't do it, I'll have them do it. You'll have who do it? If you're talking about a way out, how is someone else going to give her a way out?
I actually contacted a friend named Christian.
Uh-huh.
And they already had a ride and everything. They were going to pick up Grace and take her.
And they would kill her?
No. They were going to take her to their house.
And it'll still count as your first. Okay. I don't think the dagger will go through both hoodies. So she's still talking about killing her. I'm willing to falsify your first. Kiara, let me do this. I'm using Zira? What's Zira?
That's the sword.
Oh, Zira's The name of the sword?
Yes.
And then you say, and deposit your Bitcoin in your crypto wallet. Payment? Some kind of payment? Bitcoin, crypto wallet?
It was to get her to shut up.
It was to get her to shut up.
Yes.
You're going to falsify her first and deposit Bitcoin in her crypto wallet to get her to shut up.
Yes.
She says, grab a knife now. You're helping me end this. You say, then end it. She says, I'm done waiting and playing nice. Help me now. Show me the ropes. What is she talking about, show me the ropes?
She was asking me to help her do what she wanted to do to Grace, and
Okay.
I didn't want a part of it.
Well, what you say here is, I am saying just swing and don't regret the aim. So tell me what that means. Just swing and don't regret the aim.
It was me telling her if she was going to do something, she should do it, and I didn't want to be a part of it. I had all my stuff.
What is holding you back? Type it. You're edging her to do this. Come on, Isaac. Isaac. Look at all these messages, man. You're going to sit here and tell me, you're going to look me in the eye and you're going to tell me that you were trying to talk her out of this? I can see right here you're telling her to do it. What the hell happened last night, man? Why did you want her to do this?
I didn't want her to do this.
Why are you pushing her to do this?
I was trying to, as the messages are going through, she kept coming back and forth to talk to me, and the messages were going through, and I was just like, I had enough, I'm done. Like,
Hope, love, bullshit. You say, well, at what percentage are they? She says, I don't know. You say you still love her. You have hope in her. And you tired of the bullshit she put you through. She says, I want to break her heart. She hurt me more while you were out. You said, how? Then target Jackson. Who's Jackson? And why are you telling her to target Jackson?
I told her to target Jackson into asking Jackson what happened, why she's asking people to stay at people's houses.
She says, once it's done, there's no one doing it. You say, okay. You say, want the barn? Because you'll get to have a lot of fun with your hunt. And the screams cannot be heard. Soundproof walls. What screams cannot be heard? What soundproof walls?
I started talking about a joke, a movie.
Oh, this is about a movie now.
This is a movie.
Okay. Middle of nowhere. Okay.
There is a movie called The Barn, and it's a stupid horror film that I was watching.
Gotcha. But what are you referring to when you say all this in the context of the conversation?
I'm referring to the movie.
You're referring to the movie.
Because she came back to lean over, like, what do you mean by The Barn? I'm like, a movie I watched.
She says, I need this done now. I need that push. But first I need to pee. You say pee. She says, I'm so cold. You say, I know. If you want the barn situated right with your tools, just say yes. She says, please help me now. You say, you can do it, Abby, Durga, Puggle. If you want me set the barn up, I'll be going Wednesday after probation. She says, now. You send text. She says, I just wish my blankets weren't in the way, and her cats. You say, I know, shit, I forgot she had her cats. How did she hurt you, Puggy? Your DLD is kicking up. Just stop. We'll do the barn for you. You'll also get paid there. So is there another location where this possibly was going to happen?
No.
It's sounding like you're talking about a barn and she'll get paid there. What do you mean?
It was referring to the movie, and the part about paying her was to shut her up, and
She says, can you get hard? You say maybe. She says, fuck her. Or hold her down flat on her back for me. You say, is she wearing pants? Or she says shorts. You unsent a message. Unders. She says, I don't know. I doubt it, to be honest. I want to scare her by popping a balloon by her ear. You said, oh God, laugh my ass off. She says, should I? You say, maybe. She says, this isn't helping. He says, what? She says, do something. You say, let's give her false sense of security and I'll set the barn up. It is the hell tunnel. You also say, I'm trying to figure this out. Would y'all be able to meet me at the mall tomorrow after 8? I'll do it. She said she's fake sleeping. You said, yes. I'm going to take her elsewhere, so be ready Wednesday around 1 p.m. She says, CPTSD episode. You say, close your eyes. This is not good for you. Put on rain sounds. She says, if she's faking, make it seem like we're fighting and fake hurt me. The episode is real. Bit used to advantages. You say CPTSD will make you flip out. I can actually give you a stroke because when it flares, you twitch. She says, it's okay, trust me. You said you will lose mobility to your right side of your body. What's CPTSD?
Chronic post-traumatic stress disorder.
Okay. She says, I'll be okay. Let's do this and have her get hurt in the process. You say, how does she get hurt? She says, bring out the knife and miss me. Bring out the knife and miss her. Not yet. Put the knife away. Or go through with it. Start fighting me. Start beating her, please. Have her hear is already a trigger. Even hearing her name and seeing her face. You say, why don't you hit me while I fake sleep? She says, make a worse bad guy, no thanks. You say, not really. She says, just hurt her. Badly, please. She says, this sounds bad, but show me how much you love me. This is when your Hulk side can come out. You say, I know. She says, please. You say, I'm trying to figure out how to bring him out. Bring out the Hulk?
Yeah. It's the anger side.
Why do you want to bring out the anger side?
I didn't want to.
It says here, I'm trying to figure out how to bring him out.
I was under the covers and just sitting still. I was under the blankets.
She says, this is pointless. You won't do it no matter how many opportunities you have. You say, puggy. She says, you don't love me. I get it. No one does. You say, hit me. She says, my right leg is out of commission. There goes the spasm again. You said, why is it a vibrator? She says, LOL, do something. OW. Not to me, shithead. You say, shithead, we fake fighting? She says, it actually hurts though. OW, my foot is literally up your ass. You say, meep. She says, get out of the blankets and go full Hulk on her. Owie. Come over me, sit on me like when we fight. You say, turn on rain sounds and start fake sleep kicking. She says, okay, there's a tear. You say, what? She says, owie, bring out Hulk. Remember the anger from the night. Feel it, but use it on her, please. Stop with the socks, dude. You say, LOL. She says, voodoo. You say, LOL. Blanket moves. He's like, oh, playtime. She says, I've got a voodoo on me. LOL. Here is a picture. What is this picture?
That here be the cat voodoo.
That's the cat voodoo?
And that's me trying to sleep.
Yeah. She says, can you please finish this now? OW, I'm short. You say, a little munchkin. She says, I want Smokey. Fucking claw, bro. Stop. Don't make me get you. Please do something about her now. Don't break me again. You say, oh, fuck. You say, get a cat and throw it over by her cats. She says, I can't reach him. Dude, just do something. Hurt her and this. Don't involve the cats. You say, the cat's a distraction. She says, I give up. There's no point in trying anymore. You say, voodoo is pissing them off. She says, yeah. You won't do anything and I physically can't. You have no clue how much this hurts. You say, the list for you was made specifically for you. What list?
It was the grocery list we were talking about.
This is the grocery list?
There was a grocery list that she sent me, which had like beets and carrots and stuff.
Good night. I know it hurts. I just want you to do it so you can feel the rush of adrenaline. What do you want her to do so she can feel the rush of adrenaline?
To go to sleep.
You want her to go to sleep so she feels the rush of adrenaline?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I wasn't having it anymore.
Okay. She says, I physically can't. I need fucking help. But no, you're just playing games. I'm genuinely upset. You say, I'm not playing games. I am wanting to see you do this. She hurt you the most, caused trauma. You're being asked to finish this. You want to see her do what?
I told him right after she had sent that, she came over to take off the covers off my head and asked me, what do you want me to do? And I was like, go to sleep.
So you want her to go to sleep because Grace hurt her and caused her drama, and you're asking her to finish it, but you're talking about her going to sleep?
Yes.
I just need help, is what she says. You are doing nothing again, she says. You say, yes, I want to help, but I cannot aid you. I can coach you what to do. You can coach her what to do? What do you mean by coach her?
Telling her to go to bed.
Oh, okay. Text me. She says, stand up for me once. I feel like I'm going to vomit. And here's all of these. I'm still fucking awake. Wake up. What? Hey, I have a plan with what I said. All I have to do is be over there at my fam's place and call the cops for a breaking and entering. Hold up, listen. Okay, plan B. Just tell her she needs to leave. Follow my lead, my lady.
Yes.
What do you mean?
So I told her, follow my lead, lady. Follow my lead, my lady. Telling her that I'm going to just I was getting everybody ready to go.
You were getting everyone ready to go?
Yes.
What's plan B?
Plan B is getting everybody ready to go.
Just tell her to leave, dude. I'm in a mood. I did through Insta, so now what? Operation Kick Out. Me following the call to the cops once at my family's. How about I just explain why I'm angry and why she's not wanted, okay? Show me what you sent her. It worked with Christian. She says she's leaving at 3:30. Still? Yeah, why didn't you pop off, my little firecracker? What would you like me to do? Stab her? I don't fucking know. I don't have the energy to do shit. Read what she sent. Is she stupid? Yes. I'm fake getting thrown out. You're fake getting thrown out.
Yes. That's what I call fake getting thrown out, because she kicks me out, and 5 days later she asks me to come back, and it's like, oh, come on. I can't be jumping from place to place.
Yeah, follow my lead, my lady. We can hear you. You say they want me to spend what I have saved for the house. Don't. You said I know not to, and I am not feeling good. Still told Steven, and he said, okay. She said, you heard that right. You said, yeah. As legendary pig spot Pokemon, unless I asked your mom to give me a ride to Target, and you do what is needed. You do what is needed. What is needed?
That was telling her to, because she wanted to talk to me. She wanted to talk to me as I was there, and I told her that Grace's mom was coming there to pick her up.
What?
Grace's mom was coming there to pick her up.
I don't understand. You didn't answer my question. What?
And I told her to...
What does she need to do that is needed? It's a simple question.
To leave.
To leave? Who needs to leave?
Kiara needs to leave.
You do what is needed. Does make sense. Her mother's her backup ride, okay. Want me to get your mom to give me a ride to Target so you can take my stuff into the back room and her mom and your mom don't get into it? Yay or nay? Wait a bit though, okay, how long? Until there's a clue on when she's leaving. She admitted to me when she lived at those apartments, and she was sober then. She admitted to me also back when I first met her calling you crazy. Those are the end of the messages. Tell me about all those messages, man. You sound crazy, don't you think?
I sound crazy, yes.
What's going on there?
I just wanted everything to stop, because I got caught in the middle.
You want everything to stop?
Yes.
What do you mean?
I wanted everything to stop because I got caught in the middle of them two's bullshit.
You wanted everything to stop?
Yes.
You know the way those messages look, right?
Yes.
How do they look?
They look bad.
How so?
Very bad.
How so? Tell me what's bad about them.
They look like I was a part of it.
Oh, yeah. Big time, man.
Isaac can feel the walls closing in, and a very long prison sentence looming in his future.
I wish you would just stop with all the, what I feel like is you trying to figure out lies every message we go through, and just tell me, we can start all over if you want to. We can start all over. Trust me, it'll feel better when you get it all out there. Because the messages are there, and that's just the skim of the surface for everything we're going to get into. We're the cops. We're detectives. We're going to go through every inch of everything, of it. All your phones, social media. We're going to interview people. We're going to figure out everything that happened here. You understand that's where we're at, right?
Yes.
Things will be a lot better for you moving on if you just come out and you cooperate and you tell us everything that happened. Tell us the truth. Tell us everything. It'll be better for you.
Would I be able to talk to you privately?
Yes. You want her to leave?
Yes.
All right, take it. Tell me what happened, man. Clear your conscience. What happened? Don't think about it. Just put it all out there. Tell me what happened. You'll feel better.
I'm not thinking. It's just, I was asked to help quite a bit in those messages.
Yes, you were.
And I didn't want to help. I didn't want to help. I didn't want to help. Simple fact that it was my friend. So I was trying to find a plausible alternative to get her out of there to safety. And that was when I called my friend Chris and Christian. They were right in the neighborhood. And they were like, well, let's get the area set up for her to go over. And after that, I started I sent some messages back to make it sound like I was doing something stupid, but I didn't plan on intending it to happen.
Well, what about all the messages where you're clearly egging her on? And you could tell me you're talking about something else. You're referencing movies.
The one is actually a reference to a movie. That's the only one that I'm going to say.
We'll give you that one. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt on that one. But all the other ones that you were saying you meant something else. Come on, Isaac. Come on. You know you were talking about something else, right?
Yes.
You know you were. So if you're going to sit here and tell me that you didn't want this to happen, that you were trying to talk her out of it, push her away from it, the messages don't say that, man. So tell me what really happened. What's the point of all this? Why did this happen?
The point was that
it's over, Isaac. It's over. Look at me. Look at me. It's over, dude. It's over. What you can do from here on out is be truthful and help us understand why this happened. Mistakes happen, dude. You need to own it. Tell me everything. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't bullshit it. Tell me everything.
I can agree I made a mistake texting back how I sounded. I can agree that she wanted me to help and it sounded like I wanted to help. I didn't want to help.
You didn't want to help?
No.
But you wanted her to do it.
She wanted to do it the whole time and I didn't.
Did you want Kiara?
No.
You did not want her to kill her?
No.
What did you want?
I wanted a peaceful resolve.
So what about all those messages where you're pushing her towards it? That wasn't a peaceful resolve. If I had looked up a stream of messages and it's you telling her, no, be peaceful, don't do it, chill, put the knife away, why are you being like this? That's understandable. That's reasonable. That's in line with what you're telling me. Do you want to go through all those messages again? We sure can. And I can see if you can come up with the same lies again. Do you want to do that?
No.
Then stop telling me you wanted a peaceful resolve when we know you didn't. And tell me what happened. Why were you guys doing what you were doing?
I was doing it out of the kindness of my heart to stay, because she needed a place to stay.
Yeah.
And her mom called me.
Let's fast forward to later on, to when you guys are plotting and scheming. Why were you guys doing that? What's the point?
The point was, Kiara was already talking about this quite frequently.
Okay.
About killing people. And she had talked about killing me, her mom, Grace, there's a kid named Sebastian, there's a kid named Ozzy, there's a kid named Brady. The list goes on.
Is that the list that you were referring to in the messages?
No.
No.
That was a grocery list.
That was a grocery list?
Yes.
Okay.
But, as I'm saying is, she wanted to start killing people. I didn't want to be a part of it. I don't want to be a part of anybody who kills.
But you were part of it last night. Right?
I understand.
Were you or were you not? Look at all the messages you were telling her.
I was a part of the messages sounding schemish and plotty kind of feel. I don't know how to say words now. I was a part of those messages.
What else? What else can you tell me? What time did this actually happen at? What time did the killing actually happen at?
12:47.
It didn't happen when you went to go pee, did it?
It happened when I went to go pee.
So like you said earlier, everything was cool, you went to go pee, came back and she killed her. Just like that. And you were surprised that she did it.
I was just like, what do I do from here?
You hadn't thought that far.
What do I do from here? And she's all, we'll dispose, I'm gonna get Al and Kiara, we're gonna get together to dispose of the body. And I was like, oh no.
You thought, oh no?
I thought, oh no. And
But you're messaging her throughout the whole night, talking about this happening. Talking about stabbing her and wait till she's asleep, and you're egging her on. But then this happens and you're like, oh no. Yeah, I've seen the garage, right? I've seen what it looks like. I don't think that happened in the 30 seconds to 2 minutes that it took you to go inside and pee. There's a lot of injuries there, is what it looks like.
I was not involved with any of it. I was inside the house. To pee. I was inside the house to pee.
What's Kiara gonna tell me? Because you know I'm gonna talk to her.
I don't know what she's gonna tell you.
Have you been truthful to me this whole time?
I have tried to be truthful.
You've tried to be truthful, but you haven't the whole time, right? You've sprinkled some lies in there here and there. Can you at least give me the respect of that?
Yes.
Why?
Because I'm an idiot.
What do you mean?
I'm some dumbass.
You're not dumbass. Don't put yourself down.
It's all that everybody calls me.
Isaac, I'm not calling you that right now. I think you're making a mistake.
I know you don't call me that, but everybody calls me that. Everybody calls me dumbass, idiot.
Is it true? Do you feel you're a dumbass or you're an idiot?
I don't.
Then who cares what people say, man? You know what I think? You know what I think, Isaac? I think you made a mistake. That's all I think. I think you made a mistake last night and today.
Only thing I want to do is go with my mom and dad.
Okay, well, before we get to that point, I would like the truth from you. The full truth. Are you ready to give that to me?
Yes.
Hit it. Say it all, don't censor it, tell me everything that happened.
Those messages were me telling her how to plan it out.
Okay. Keep going.
And when in the morning, throughout the night, I was getting prodded.
Mm-hmm.
We got told to leave. I was told to leave, so was Grace. And I started packing my bags. When I finished packing, I had to go pee. Came back. There was a dead person in there. Grace. Well, it seemed dead.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, all I decided to do was call my mom. Because my mom's my safe spot. My mom's the only person that I really can go to. And I did something stupid. I partook in being involved in some stupid text messages, and I'm the dumbass. I'm the idiot. That's me being truthful, sir.
Did you want this to happen to Grace?
I do not want it to happen to Grace.
So then why all the messages last night?
I wanted it to happen to me.
Well, your messages didn't say that.
I wanted it to happen to me. I don't know if you know, but I've been going through a lot lately.
Mm-hmm. You were telling me you've had some friends pass away, and
I also used to have a job at Route 21 as an assistant manager.
mm-hmm.
Some girls made a statement saying that I committed sexual assault and sexual harassment towards them, and I never worked with these girls. The store manager there, I caught him stealing money, and my district manager said, if anything happens, just report it to me.
Mm-hmm.
So, take for instance, Imaginary Bob over here. He's stealing money, and you're the district manager, and you tell me to report.
Yeah.
Imaginary Bob is the store manager, and you're reporting what is going on, the loss and shrinkage that's going on. He's reporting to you what is going on, a good thing. Would me giving you reports on the bank bags and money that is being taken?
Yeah. Sure.
So, when does it turn into the fact that, based on your criminal background, that automatically you did it?
It's a tough question.
That's how I lost my job. It was based on my criminal background.
So that's kind of added to all this that's happened. I see. We're going to take a few minutes, okay? I know these interviews can kind of sometimes get a little stressful and stuff, okay? I'll be back in a minute, right?
You just still have the wallet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we have it. Same type. Here you are.
And with that, the detective leaves the room and says, "We got him."
Whose number is 971-381-0111?
That is Kiara's.
That's Kiara's. Okay. What do you mean here when you say that? Pungle, I am wanting you to kill her. You have to end your suffering by ending her joy.
I wanted her to just end it up. And I do mean what it means in that text.
You meant what it says in that text?
Yes.
Why? Come on, man. Help me make sense of all this, dude.
He was bringing great suffering to Kiara and
Who was?
Grace.
Grace was bringing great suffering to Kiara,
Yes.
and that's why you wanted Kiara to kill Grace?
Not just.
What do you mean, not just?
Something that, I mean, I hate to do this to you all, but Kiara was actually a part of back in 2017. Were you able to close the door so I could tell you this?
Sure. Go for it.
This is more. Back in 2017, Kiara, Grace, as they were going out, Grace decided to decided to sell Kiara
I saw that in the messages.
into sex slaves. And that is actually how Kiara lost her virginity. It was by force.
I see.
She had reported the report to Santa Fe Police Department, and they had actually done nothing. And with that text messages, I just meant what I said.
So did you want Grace dead kind of because of all that?
I did.
Okay. It's understandable, man.
I don't like it when people hurt people,
I can tell.
and when I said I hate to bring it down on y'all, it's not you guys as the individuals, it's the people at that time.
Yeah, I
They
see.
did nothing about it, and I had to sit there with a detective that was like, oh, all we can do is just keep an eye out for these people.
You didn't feel like enough. I still don't think all this happened in the time you went to go pee. Did you watch this happen?
I did not watch this happen.
Did you help?
No.
Would you have helped had you had the opportunity?
No.
But you did want Kiara to kill Grace. So had it happen in front of you, would you allow it to happen?
No.
But you wanted it to happen.
I wouldn't have allowed it if it happened in front of me. I would have, if it was started exactly like I thought of, exactly how people I would have started, I would have just separated the two. And technically, this is the stupidest thing I say to myself, and I'll probably say it too to me that I'm saying something stupid about myself. I'm the human punching bag. I take everybody's hits. I also need the bath, but I don't.
I'll have a guy take you now. You feel a little bit better now that we kind of got it all out? It sucks when you kind of keep things in like that, you know? Part of healing is being honest and letting everything out.
Part of healing is being honest, letting everything out. Just another demon in my closet that I gotta fight.
Well, we all have those, right? They're just in different forms.
I have 3 demons that I don't like. One came in the form of people. When I was little, I was a dumbass kid. Just put it like that. We were all dumbass kids when we were little. I decided to steal from Walmart, and never again will I do that. Because now a lot of kids look up to me and it's like, no.
Yeah. You don't want to sit in the back. You have my partner take your rest. Hold on 1 second. Just wait there.
Okay.
Yeah, just take him over here. Put my handcuffs in his front, please.
After his initial interview and the early stages of the investigation, Isaac Apodaca was officially charged with accessory to first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit first-degree murder in connection with the October 29, 2022, killing of Grace Jennings in Santa Fe, New Mexico. The link to the full documentary, Santa Fe Sword Murder, Full Body Cam, Interrogations, and the Shocking Truth of Grace Jennings' Murder will appear on your screen shortly. And stay tuned for the full homicide interrogation of Kiara McCulley. You do not want to miss that one. It's one of the strangest, most unsettling interrogation videos we've ever covered, and even more dark and twisted secrets come to light. If you enjoy our videos, please like and subscribe. It tells YouTube to show our content to more true crime fans like yourself, and helps us keep bringing you authentic, unfiltered true crime cases. Thank you for your support, and we'll see you at the next video.